So hello, welcome back to my channel. So this is the pattern that I'm going to use for the flower scrunchie. So all I did was just get a 7cm by 5cm rectangle, get 1cm on all sides and join with a curve. So that's it. So what I'm doing right now is showing you how to get your own, a customized pattern, if you will. So all you just need to do, using the same 7cm or 5cm, but this is not a constant. You can make it to be smaller, you can make it to be bigger. It's all your choice. This is a life of choices. So yeah, so what I did was get the center point of all the lines, and then on the 7cm line I marked 0.5cm on both sides of the center mark. I hope that makes sense. Then I drew a straight line connecting it to the center point on the 5cm line. That's what I did. So this is for like a triangle like flower scrunchie. Yeah, so this is like all your choice. You get what I'm saying? Now this is me also using that same pattern, but then instead of drawing a straight line, I used CD, to just make it a curve. Like anything that you want to do, you can do it. Honestly, I think you should do your own pattern and then show me, like tag me and stuff on Instagram. So using my original pattern, drawing it out on the materials, I used about 10, but if your pattern is smaller than mine, I think you should use more materials to make it not empty. And then once I was done, I sewed on that line, like on the lines that I drew. You see it? Yes, I know you see it. Of course you see it. Okay, anyway, next I began cutting off the excess fabric. Yep. Oh, one thing, you don't need to sew everything now because you also need to like turn it, so leave like a tiny space. Leave a tiny space where you can turn the fabric. If not, if you close everything, well, yeah. So that's it. Everything, I've ironed it already and stuff. So this is it. Then you measure it by bringing everything together. Here I got 19 inches. So I know that it's not like constant metric, cm and inches, but just flow with me. So I got a fabric that is 19 inches, and I made sure that the elastic that I'm using can pass through, that is the fabric. Do you get? So it shouldn't be too small, it shouldn't be too big. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to like show you how to turn it, because you iron it down. And yeah, so when you fold the two edges, you should get the elastic that you're going to use to check if it will enter after you fold it. You feel me? Yeah, I do. So this is it. You iron everything down, and then it is time to sew. So we are going to the sewing machine just in a few seconds. So you fold the edges so that nobody's gonna see those rough edges. The edges need to be smooth and slick. I don't know about smooth and slick, but yeah, it got to be neat, yeah. So you arrange your petals how you want them to be seen on your scrunchie. I think this would be a very beautiful thing, like if you use block materials, that is if you use like different colors of materials, like maybe red, blue, yellow, green, like block colors, you get, not just patterned like this. That will be very, very beautiful. If you are really feminine, I think you can also make this with polka dots materials, because they are usually very cute and feminine. Black and white polka dot, red and black polka dots, whatever kind of polka dot, yeah, it will be very fine. But this I'm using is Ankara fabric, and yeah, it works too. So you fold down the edges too on the other side, and then you turn it, and you continue sewing. So the next thing to do is to pass the elastic using your safety pin or using an elastic torter. I don't know honestly, but I usually use the safety pin. So you just clip it to one side and you pass it in. good. The elastic you're supposed to use should be, I think, 4 or 3 inches less than what you got. So 19 minus 3 inches. This elastic is supposed to be 16 inches, but because it isn't like a very good elastic, it was like too drawy or stuff, I used way less than 16 inches. So just do your thing. So now done, you just need to sew up the elastic, and then you sew up that part so that it wouldn't be open. So this is it, just something really small, and yep, that is your scrunchie.